to Clayhill Motorsports, live on the Tennessee Internet Broadcasting Company. We appreciate Les Jolly. www.tnibc.com. You need to be sure you tell your friends. Also on TV 22 out of Trenton and E+ TV 6, we got this live recording going on right here, and it will play, I believe it's on Tuesday night on TV 22. Crate late model feature race coming up right now. They're on the racetrack. And your lineup looks like this. On the pole is going to be the 19 orange. That's Mr. Ashley Newman.
To his outside, you got the 8 of Chris Tays, a man with the hot foot lately.
Row number 2, the 66, that's Austin Flint.
To his outside, the 18 of Tate Davenport.
Row number 3 on the inside, that's going to be Mr. Shane Stevens in the number 15.
To his outside, that's going to be Jeff Glisson in the number 12.
Row number 4, the black 00, Mr. Bronson Berry.
To his outside, the 66 of Tim Hayes.
Row number 5 on, that's going to be the number 4, the guy with 2 first names, Mr. Joe Mike.
To his outside, the red 00, they call him the Kid, Ben Garner.
Row number 6 on the inside, that's Ashton McLeod in the 11 blue.
To his outside, the 15 of Jamie Dacus.
Row number 7, the 10 of Ronnie Cooper.
To his outside, the 11E of Adam Elliott.
Row number 8, that's going to be the 15 of Thomas Dacus.
To his outside, the C1 of Rex Berry.
And row number 9, the 97, Craig Lindsay.
To his outside, on the outside of row number 9, the C14 of Cameron Brown.
And on the inside of row number 10, that's going to be the 19th starting position. 23 is the number. Daniel Brinkley is the name.
And on his outside, driving the 19B, the winner of the last race on the racetrack, the street stock feature tonight, the 19B of Richie Berryhill.
Great late models on the track, ready to hit the loud pedal, lights out. We're ready to go. Green flag, Ashley Newman and Chris Tays on the front row. Austin Flint, Tate Davenport, they hit the loud pedal. Green flag is out. Ashley Newman, he gets the whole shot. He'll lead them off down into turn number 1. Chris Tays to the bottom side. Looks like Jeff Glisson and Tate Davenport all the way up to the top side. Going to try to make it work. We had them 3 and 4 wide off of turn number 2. Back to the front. Chris Tays looking for the lead. He's off of turn number 4. Will he have it at the start-finish line? Give it to Tays by ever so slightly. Back down into turn number 1.
And Chris Tays still your leader as they go into turn number 1. Chris Tays to the bottom side. Ashley Newman to the top side. Tate Davenport to the top side. Jeff Glisson in 4th spot. Chris Tays to the bottom. The 3-wheel bandit, Ashley Newman to the top side. Right now at the flag stand. Yes, give it to Chris Tays by about a car length. Right now down into turn number 1. Chris Tays to the bottom. Ashley Newman to the top. Tate Davenport to the top side. He got a little bit of a bobble. That gives about 5 car lengths between Tate Davenport and Ashley Newman. Right now it looks like this. Coming in front of the flag stand for 3 laps on the board. Chris Tays, Ashley Newman, Tate Davenport, Jeff Glisson, Austin Flint.
Trouble in turn number 2. Looks like the 66 car of Tim Hayes has run up there, and he has slowed off of turn number 2. That's going to bring the caution flag out on lap number 3. He just, something was a little bit wrong. He pulled up there and just decided he wanted to pause it right there. So caution flag out for lap number 3.
I'll tell you what, Tate Davenport and Jeff Glisson were all but hoping for that caution as Chris Tays and the 3-wheel bandit Ashley Newman had probably 6, 8, maybe 10 car length gap with 3 laps on the board already. They were all but checking out on the field. So now that caution flag comes out, that will, as you like to call it, well, they're not going to rack them, stack them. They're going to single file restart, but that's going to put everybody nose to tail once again. So Jeff Glisson and Tate Davenport could not have wanted that to come at a better time.
I tell you what, we'll get them, rack them, stack them, try them one more time. Single file. Chris Tay is going to be your leader. Ashley Newman in the 2nd spot. Tate Davenport in 3rd. Jeff Glisson in 4th, and Austin Flint in 5th. That's your top 5 as they stand. We'll get the green flag next time here in just a little bit. Actually, I shouldn't say next time. We'll get the green flag out here in just a minute. We'll step away. We'll be right back here live from Clayhill Motorsports. All right, welcome back here live to Clayhill Motorsports. Lights out. We're ready to go. Green flag this time off of turn number 4. Chris Tays, Ashley Newman, Tate Davenport, Jeff Glisson, and Austin Flint, your top 5. Then it goes back to Bronson Berry, Shane Stevens, Joe Mike, Ben Garner, and Ronnie Cooper. That's going to round out your top 10. Green flag is out. Chris Tays, he gets a good restart. He dives off down into turn number 1. Tays to the bottom side. Ashley Newman to the top side. Tate Davenport, he dives down underneath, and he's going to try to take the second spot back down into turn number 3.
And Chris Tays still on the bottom side. The three-wheel bandit, Ashley Newman, running the top side like he does best. But I tell you what, Tate Davenport is on his bottom side. They are battling for the second spot. Right now, Chris Tays still your leader, but Ashley Newman and Tate Davenport side by side coming out of turn number 2. Right now, second place spot is given to Ashley Newman all by himself. He is going to go to the top side once again. Tate Davenport to the bottom side. Jeff Glisson is trying to reel them in once again. He is in the 4th spot all alone. He has about, what do you think, Jonathan? 10 car lengths between him and Austin Flint right now. Right now, the leader is still Chris Tays. Ashley Newman still in 2nd. Tate Davenport still in 3rd. Jeff Glisson still in 4th. And Austin Flint still in 5th as the leaders, the top 4, are all but checking out on the field. 6 laps on the board. Chris Tays leads them into turn number 3.
Looks like Ashley Newman, he's to the high side. He wants to take over the top spot from Chris Tays, trying to chase him down on the top. Not going to get it done back into turn number 1. He's going to try again in turn number 2. Pulls alongside of him ever so slightly, but has to settle for 2nd back down into turn number 3. Ashley Newman to the outside, Chris Tays to the inside. They're coming around to complete lap number 8.
And right now it looks like the three-wheel bandit is going to give the leader a challenge. Right now, Chris Tays and Ashley Newman are pulling up on the back of the field in the 31. We do not know who is driving the 31. It is not on our scoring cards. The scoring tower does not know who is in the 31. We had Daniel Brinkley did not start. The 31 started in his place. Sorry, we do not know who it is. We will try to find out later. Back to the leaders. Chris Tays still your leader. He is to the bottom side. The three-wheel bandit, Ashley Newman, to the top side. At the flag stand, they are side by side. Chris Tays still your leader, only by a couple of feet. Right now, it looks like this as they come out of turn number 2. Chris Tays, Ashley Newman, Jeff Glisson, Tate Davenport, and Austin Flint round out your top 5 as the leaders come out of turn number 4.
We got them double file for the top 4 spots. Actually, on the lead is going to be Chris Tays to the bottom, Ashley Newman to the top. Then for 2nd and 3rd, it's going to be Jeff Glisson to the bottom, Tate Davenport to the top. Another double wide. Actually, that's they're passing a lap car 3 wide back there. They had a Ronnie Cooper sandwich. Shane Stevens was to the outside.
Ronnie Cooper sandwich.
It's going to be Bronson Berry. He was down to the bottom side. Ronnie Cooper was the meat in the sandwich. He got out of that. Shane Stevens, he's still got the position over Ronnie Cooper. Back down for the leaders. Chris Tays is coming into some hard traffic, and a car spins out right in front of him, and caution flag will be out. That's going to be for
Ashton McLeod.
The number 11 of Ashton McLeod. Spun around over here in turn number 4. So while we get the lineup sorted out, get it squared away, we'll step away. We'll be right back here in just a minute live on the Clayhill Racing Network. Welcome back to Clayhill Motorsports. Green flag is out. They're back down into turn number 1. Chris Tays, he's got the lead. Ashley Newman in 2nd spot. Tate Davenport in 3rd. Jeff Glisson in 4th. Austin Flint, Ronnie Cooper's made his way up to the 6th spot. Shane Stevens to the outside. He's in 7th. Bronson Berry's in 8th. Joe Mikes in 9th. Back to the 10th spot's the kid, Ben Garner. That's your top 10 rundown right quick. And the biggest mover looks like the number 10 car of Ronnie Cooper. He's come all the way from the 13th starting spot. He's up to 6th. He's trying to make it 3 wide again, back down into turn number 3, and it gets a little bit sideways, but back to the front. Chris Tays, he's still got the lead over Ashley Newman, and looks like Jeff Glisson has taken care of Tate Davenport, and now he's to the inside of Ashley Newman in turn number 3.
Ashley Newman gets a little bit squirrely down in turn number 2. He gives a little bit of a bobble. That gives Jeff Glisson just enough time to reel him in and get to his bottom side. Right now, Chris Tays still your leader as they come out of turn number 2. Jeff Glisson to the bottom side. Ashley Newman to the top side. Ashley Newman and Jeff Glisson side by side coming down the backstretch. Yellow flag is out. That's Craig Lindsay and
big time problem.
Austin McLeod. I did not see anything except for a car with a ton of dents in it.
You got debris up here in the front stretch at turn 1.
All right, so we got multiple caution out. We got debris over here in turn number 1, but over here in turn number 4, the number 11 car of Ashton McLeod. He looks like he has got spun sideways, and we also have the 97 of Craig Lindsay. So he was in that. His front end is smashed up pretty big. So we've got everything. We've also got oil on the racetrack over here from this caution. So this may be quite a lengthy cleanup. So we'll get this figured out. Chris Tays, your leader. Ashton Newman in the second spot. Jeff Glisson has jumped into third. Tate Davenport in fourth. Austin Flint in fifth. Shane Stevens in sixth. Ronnie Cooper shuffled back to the seventh spot. Bronson Berry in eighth. Joe Mike in ninth. And 10th place is the kid, Ben Garner. So lap 15, that's the way your top 10 looks. That's going to mean 5 more laps to go. We got a little bit of a cleanup coming up. We also cannot get Mater started, our little wrecker. So this may be a little issue here going on. So we'll take a break. We'll be right back here live on the Clayhill Racing Network in just a little bit. We need to lights out. We're ready to go green flag. Chris Tays, Ashton Newman, your top two. Then it goes back to Jeff Glisson and Tate Davenport. They fall down to the bottom side in unison. Green flag is out. Chris Tays, he'll lead them off down into turn number 1. 5 laps to go. Ashton Newman all the way to the top side. Jeff Glisson down to the bottom. He's going to try to challenge for second. Not going to be able to get done. Falls back to third. Davenport's to the top side. He wants the third spot away from Jeff Glisson, as does Ashton Newman wants a top spot away from Chris Tays. Tays has still got the lead down into turn number 1. Newman to the high side trying to make a challenge.
And Newman's trying to get a challenge up on the top side. Chris Tays shuts him down up on the wall. The three-wheel bandit, Ashley Newman, doing what he does best, getting up on the cushion, making that car work, getting 3 wheels to the ground, 1 up in the air. He is absolutely in that car as hard as he can be. He gets a little bit of a bobble to the top side. They come 3 wide out of turn number 2. Jeff Glisson to the bottom, Chris Tays in the middle, Ashley Newman to the top side. Ashley Newman takes the lead away from Chris Tays. He gets shuffled all the way back to, I believe, yes, third spot as they come around for lap number 18. Ashley Newman is on the top side. Jeff Glisson is on the bottom side. Third place right now is Chris Tays. Chris Tays gets passed by Tate Davenport as he scrapes across the wall going on the backstretch. White flag flies.
Ashley Newman, he's got the lead down into turn number 1. 1 final lap to go, and Jeff Glisson, he's down to the bottom. He's going to try to see if he can regain the lead back down into turn number 3 and 4. Ashley Newman still got the lead. Checkered flag is out. Ashley Newman, your winner. Jeff Glisson in the second spot. Then it goes back to Tate Davenport, Chris Tays, and Shane Stevens, your top 5. So that's the way the top 5 round out in the crate late model feature race. And I don't know about you, Bud, but I think we need to talk TV 22, Paul Shuzey, into forgetting about the heat of the week. I think that needs to be the feature of the week right there, and see if he will kind of show a little snippets and in and out of that. So congratulations to the 19. That's going to be 19 orange. That's going to be Ashley Newman, your winner of tonight's crate late model feature race.
That's why they call him the three-wheeled bandit.
Son, that was absolutely insane, those last few laps. And I tell you one thing, if there's anybody on Facebook this week saying that this track is crappy, I think I may just flip out.
For all of you that are here right now, every one of y'all watched this 20 lap. 20 crate late models started this race. 18 crate late models finished this race. No bad wrecks. Everybody pretty much raced the entire. That was a great race. I haven't seen a race like that in quite a while. This track is absolutely finally taking shape. It has been for the last 3 weeks. These guys are doing a phenomenal job during the week.
That was absolutely insane.